What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Attitude Era MyGM series. So far, so good for WCW, but we got to watch out for ECW, hot on our trail, trying to catch us in first place. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos, be subscribed to the channel, leave your comments down below. And on some of the comments I've been seeing for basically since 2K25 has come out, is missing the McKenzie RIP segment, and I'm happy to say I'll be able to do one today in this video, so very happy about that. Again, quick thank you to everyone who's been showing support to this channel. That means so much. Now, without any further ado, let's jump into this episode. So here's where we left things off from last episode, starting at week 7. We need to find some wrestlers here. We need to make at least 2 teams, 1 heel, 1 face. The Giant is now level 20 in ring. I'll take that for sure. Tornado tag, falls count anywhere. I don't think either. I don't usually use either. I'll go falls count anywhere just to see what's up. Sabu is now going to be in a rivalry with the Giant, right? Yeah, that's where we left off. Sabu was upset, said he was leaving, but that ended up staying. So love those situations. We have got Hogan and Sting we're going to start doing, Kevin Nash, Booker T. So we have some rivalries that are ongoing. That's good. But as you can see here, the 2 tag teams, both the Steiners and the Harts, don't have, or the Hart Foundation, have any teams to look up against. The other thing we are going to do is check to see if maybe Medusa / Alundra Blaze got hit with the Chill Out card, and that is why I can't find her, searching with 10 in-ring XP. So I'm just going to do a couple random searches. I don't think it costs money for established stars, or sorry, extra points for established stars either. It doesn't. Conan, D. Malenko, Chavo. That could be interesting right there. Let me try that again. Still... Okay, and then this costs points, right? Okay, maybe I should have tried that. Oh, I do have 2 points left. Okay, so let's do this. Edge is back, so he definitely cost me a few last season. Okay, so still no Alundra Blaze. So I saw Chase left the comments down below that the AI could just sometimes make people inactive, and I think that has to be the case here. I'll try to do a more specialized search for her next week, because I'm pretty sure she's a face fighter. So I'll just go up and down searching each class, see if we can do that. But as for now, I think we are gonna do Chavo and Chavo and Conan, sorry, to see how they do. They're both not too expensive. I need to. I mean, I have the classically trained. I have 10 weeks in contracts I can just add to people. So I'm going to sign Conan for 10 weeks, and I'll sign Chavo for 10 weeks. Again, not that expensive. I do think we just bought. I was going to say that would have been tough if I didn't buy this yet, but I did already. Okay, so now we have tier 3 everything. So we have 4 more weeks to wait before we can get anything upgraded after that. Power cards, the bigger they are, a little bit of TLC and get the tables. I'll play get the tables. I'll do that. And then I guess we can see how this is going to work out in a tag team feud that sees the Hart Foundation taking on Chavo and Conan. We can see how that works. It's almost all specialists, so I won't get any boost for that. But I guess Kane is still recovering. Oh, we need a cruiser. That's right, for Kane. Okay, so Hogan and Sting could have a match. We can have Scott Hall, who's now recovered in a level 3 rivalry with Angle, which is good. That will almost certainly... We'll have this be the opener, actually. And I think this being a normal title match will be enough to get this at least 4.5 stars. We have... Clarity and Jody Garcia. Oh, Clarity's stamina is still bad. I forgot about that. Sable and Donna Matrix are there. They both only have 2 weeks left, but I don't think they'll be costly to re-sign. So we'll have them go there. And then Sabu needs some time to recover. So does Kevin Nash. So does Booker T. Okay. So I think this is going to be tough. There's some people that are going to be left out here. Okay, we're going to get... I think we did this at the end of last episode, just adding Jody Garcia here. Just because this is going to go over here. If we make this a title match as well, Hogan will drop under 40 again, but I don't think that's an issue because I'm going to run this not at this PLE to the one after. Which would then... We still need one more match, which we could risk Sabu, but I don't want to do that. We'll have to see. Maybe we can sign 2 faces just to get the Steiners, and then we'd only have to find... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. From all the people we just signed, we can look for... No faces there in any of the real wrestlers, except for Sandman. Okay. Who did wrestle for WCW once upon a time. We can do... Stacked McSlacks is there. Silence. Trent and Olaf, potentially. I think they're what? They're fighter and... No, they're bruiser and specialist, right? Bruiser, yeah, I don't think there was a face fighter except for the Sandman, which is going to cost us too much. Cruiser, Giant, Bruiser, Giant. Let's see how Trent and Olaf do as a team. Just for 1 week to go up against Steiners. Here we go. Whoops. Here we go. Not a TLC match. Steiners versus Trent and Olaf. Okay, and then here we have 6 people left to go. So I think what I might want to do is we should have at least 3 Hell Spot cards left. We have 3 left. I might play Health Spot 2 on Kevin Nash. Gonna play Health Spot 2 on Kevin Nash. Booker T could cut a promo this week and not even make it a call out. I'm just gonna make it a self promo. Hopefully it hasn't been too long since they've been in a match. We are gonna do a training for Kane to keep that level 100. I don't think the Big Show is gonna lose to I know that Sabu recovered 12 stamina points here, so he'll be at 47 for next week, and he'll drop probably to like 60. We can do a call out from the Giant to Sabu, and then we'll do a training for Clarity. I like that. Again, we're keeping it all normal matches because stamina is a bit of an issue. This, we're not going to put the titles on the line. The mid card won't be great this episode, or sorry, this week. But the 2 title matches should carry us pretty easily, with Hogan being 100 popularity and Scott Hall and Angle being 95 and 80. And this one's level 3. So that might even get us 5-star. I'm not even sure about that. Triple H wanted to rest our male tag team champions. Oh, that's too bad, I think. Promised Donna Matrix she wouldn't fight Sable. Well, that's too bad, I guess. I'll interfere for Jody Garcia. Kane's got to have a match against Sting. So I think I got to risk Kane here. In this, I'm going to make this a triple threat as well. Kane's going to go here. Please don't get injured. This is definitely going to be at least 4.5-star match. And we'll do, I guess, a self-promo from Sabu here now instead, which will still be good to go for next week. He'll be at 41, so not a big issue there. But there won't be a spot to put Kane in, because then when he's healthy, Hogan won't be, and Hogan's the champion. So I'm going to leave that there and book this show. The only risk right now is Kane, and everything else, the opener, the close should be good. And depending on the tag team chemistry here, we could be surprised for this one. Because popularity not great for Chavo and Conan, but in-ring both 5, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And I don't think I have... A card I've never been interested is I Know a Guy, and I feel like I can really use it right now. But that's too bad. Okay, well, we're good to go with this. We're not getting the Hellspaw 3. There's no chance that we could do that now anyway. So, all right. Well, hold on. Can we? No, there's too much reshuffling around, right? Especially for this has only been 1 week so far. Show's only costing 13,000, which is good. We're gonna keep racking up that money. Title fell off the line there. We'll change that back on. Good thing I checked that. I normally miss that. Okay, good. Starting with ECW, the show that's closest to us, and this finally all that yapping I've been doing for like episode 7, probably all the way back till 4. I've been mentioning how the AI are going to start doing these types of matches, and the opener and main event are both backstage brawls. So, if ECW were to have a 0-star show, they would probably tie us this week in just backstage brawl fan boost alone. And we also have a charity from RBD. I don't know why this is costing them so much money. They must have a power card being played against them, because I don't remember charities costing $15,000. Is that what it really is? I just haven't used them in that long. In any case, there is going to be a big jump in fans for ECW right now. So I'll have to be wary of that. They're going to definitely make some ground up this week. We have got no charities and no backstage brawls for Raw. Raw is kind of just fallen off, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll look to get Stevie Ray and try to do Booker T and Stevie Ray next time around. But here we go. Scott Hall versus Kurt Angle. Everyone is healthy, so this will be at least 4.5 star. Kurt Angle's the new champion in a 4.5 star rated match. That is now a level 4 rivalry. Self promo from Book. Another excellent result. That's great. We have got the Hart Foundation versus Chavo and Conan. We'll see how this does. 2.5 star, maybe 3. Interesting. Rivalry starts. We'll have to check to see. I'll try not to forget this time around. Good from Sabu. We'll take that. The Steiners versus Trent Shaw and Olaf. The Steiners win. Maybe, honestly, maybe there is good tag team chemistry between Chavo and Conan, because that was 3 specialists in the match and it got 2.5 stars. So we'll see. Okay, from the Giant calling out Sabu. That's level 2. Sable versus Donna Matrix versus Jody Garcia. This is the only thing. Donna Matrix will be upset, and her contract's running up. So we'll have to see. I wonder if that's going to override what's going to happen. Is that she has a contract coming up, or she's just going to be upset and not renew. So we'll have to take a look at that. Weak, but +7 for clarity. That's good. And then Hogan versus Sting versus Kane. We'll see how much this 2 heel. Still 2.5 star. Kane injured for 2 weeks. Okay. We'll see how he reacts to that, because we fulfilled the promise, though. All right. So ECW had an okay week. Good finish, but pretty poor opener. But at the same time, it was a backstage brawl, so we'll see how that affects them. I wanted to check this. Nice. That is good. That is good. I'm happy about this for Conan and Chavo, so that means like I'm probably going to play one of my To The Moon cards on these guys to make this more interesting, but the tag chemistry is there, which is great. And it was good here too. So I guess Trent Shaw and Olaf make a great team as well. So good to know. Maybe I'll go back and sign those guys full time, just for this stretch of things until that tag feud pays off. We'll see. Okay, this was fine. And yeah, Sting. Popularity is 100. Sting needs some popularity as well, but I think that's going to be okay going forward in this feud. That's good. ECW CNB for 35,000 fans. So this is, if you've been following up until now, you know that is a big number for just a normal weekly show. They lost $61,000 doing it, but that is huge, 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 huge. I don't think we'll get that, even with a pretty solid show, in my opinion. Raw is 14,000. That's closer to what we're gonna. My guess is 18,000 is what we got this week. CNB for 19,000. Okay. So ECW will have gained some ground. They'll probably put themselves now back about 100,000 fans back. But if all it takes really is a couple of those shows, and they'll be right back in it. Looks like Kane picked up a knock. That's also something I didn't just talk about. I said Kane injured. Yes, it was only 2 weeks, so there's much worse. And I'm pretty sure, worst case scenario, we can get him right back. So I think that's okay. Chavo Guerrero and Conan work really well together as a tag team. Good. Hell of a show, WCW. Ostrovsky and Trent Shaw, a pair of nobodies. It's tough. Really solid contest between Scott Hall and Angle. No one could accuse WCW of repetitive matches. Maybe it's just me, but I think the perfect triple threat match has more fan favorites outnumbering rule breakers. True. But that's okay. Yeah, so almost exactly 110,000 fans. ECW. Al Snow is the World Heavyweight Champion over on Raw. So Stephanie giving new faces some chances. Can't falter for that. So what's going on, guys? We're doing another McKenzie RIP segment. We're back. I haven't been able to get any of the Tops stuff that WWE has been releasing because it's almost impossible to get. It gets sold out right away and almost never comes to Canada. But I was able to get The Rock, John Cena, Travis Scott numbered to 50. So I'm going to test my luck here to see if I can get lucky twice here with the John Cena cards. And it's just the John Cena record-breaking world title. No numbered, no nothing. So I guess not as lucky as the first time around, but at least we were able to do something on the channel for McKenzie Rips. So very happy with that. Now back to the episode. 2 weeks of SummerSlam. Right. Okay, so this did overrule that. That's good. 40,000 for Jody. I want to sign her for the length of this here. I know I have those cards, but I'm just gonna sign her 70. Basically, the money we made last week to sign Jody for 10 more weeks. Donna, on the other hand, I think I'm already gonna extend your contract. That's what the contract negotiation cards. So that's 3+2. You want to run a. You know, they both have pretty good stamina. I'm going to put them both in the main event and just see what happens. That could just be a nothing match, honestly. The world title, says Sabu. I can make that work. Sabu. Have at least one TLC match. That's fine. I don't need that. No health spot card. We still have 2 of them, which is good. Managed roster, Kane. 25. Nash at 57. Booker T at 42. Good. Okay. This is good. I'm happy with that. This could run again for sure. That's good. I want to sign Olaf and Trent back, but that'll be safe for next week because Rick and Scott Steiner are going to be in different matches this time around, so we can do that. That's fine. We'll do female face. I don't remember if the Alundra Blaze was a face or a heel. We'll do any female fighter. She's not there. So I think that maybe she's been taken out, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's super tough. If one of these guys from last week shows up, I'll get them now, which they don't. But okay, well, I'll figure that out next week. Yeah, so that's super tough about the Alundra Blaze thing. All right, well, for now, we have Donna Matrix and Sable, who are level 4 rivalry, which is good. Clarity still at 36, less than ideal. But we'll have these two go again. We'll do Kevin Nash and Booker T can be in a match. We got Rick, Steiner, and Sting, who want the main event, which we'll probably add to that in a second. And then we have 8 people remaining. We got Hogan at 39 stamina, which is not, or sorry, will be at 39 stamina. Angle, which is at 31, which is really not ideal. 41 for Sabu. Okay. I think what we're going to do is have Sabu and the Giant be at the PLE. So I am going to add Sabu here. This is where he's at 41. Will be okay. It's not a title match. It's just normal. So I think that's fine. He should be around like 35 after this. What is Sabu? What is Sabu's basic morale? All right. Well, could have been better with basic stamina, but that's okay. We'll leave that there. And then to fill in this final match, probably gonna have to risk clarity because I think this leaves a 5. The Giant can be added to a match also, but I don't think I want to do that. I could technically could have Scott Steiner run in here, but I don't want to do that either. Is there a face that's left over? There's Kurt Angle, he's on 31, and then all the rest are heels. So, all right, let's see what we can do. I know what we're going to do is a call out of the Giant on Sabu to at least get that for level 3, hopefully for next week. And if not, we can do a double call out with them to get them to level 4 for the PLE. We are going to do a... All these guys have good promos. We are gonna do. I'm gonna play the one of the health spot cards on Kurt Angle because I think that's better. Yeah, because he's got to pay his off next week because he's not on the PLE. It's gonna be Hogan and Sting, so we'll do this so he will be ready for next week. And I think that is solved that. So we can do a... I'm not going to do a call-out promo to Sting because I want that to stay at level 2 until the PLE so that can continue past one more. We are going to do a self-promo for Scott Hall. And we are going to do a self-promo for Scott Steiner. I think that's good. I think that's good. This show should be only costing 10 grand. Or 10.5 grand. Have a TLC match. Bad timing is not something I need. Shows with callouts. No, we should be getting this relatively soon, which is good. No pain, no gain. Shows with training. Shows with self promos. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We're only at week 8. We're only week. That's. I'm not worried about that. This is going to be okay. Yeah, Booker T and Kevin Nash will continue this past this pay-per-view also. It's just this one and this one that's going to carry past. Everything else should pay off. We'll add this one as well. Okay, I think that's fine. I think this is good. That main event is kind of iffy, but I don't think Clarity and Jody should outperform it. So we'll see. Kevin Nash, Booker T just be good just based on their popularity alone. 4-star probably. We'll take that. Level 2 rivalry. It's a weak promo, but it did the job. That's good. Donna Matrix versus Sable after she asked not to fight Sable again. Too bad, and Sable wins. 3-star match. Nice. We'll take that. I just realized I did self promo for Hogan. He's at 100 popularity. That's fine. That's okay. We'll do the Hart Foundation versus Chavo and Conan again. They win. We'll put the titles on the line next week, I think. We'll see. That grew a rivalry to level 2, which is good. Scott Hall. Would have liked the Hogan and Scott Hall inverse effect there, but that's okay. Clarity versus Jody. Hopefully no injury to Clarity. Just a normal match. She wins. And I just realized I left Kane injured, and I really hope that he doesn't drop too much in popularity. Gross level 3 rivalry, which is good. Good popularity for Scott Steiner. And then in the main event, it's Rick Steiner, Sting, and Sabu. Hopefully Sting wins this. Good, we'll take that. And a great 3.5-star rated match. All right. That's not bad at all. We have got a charity and a tables main event there. I think that's a tag match in the main event. Psycho Sally has a chance to become the women's champion. And then we have 5 normal matches this time around, but a charity from RVD. And Farouk is putting his, I think that's the television championship, on the line against the Prime Bottle Mascot, which I think technically is iShowSpeed. So Raw had a pretty good week for the first time in a while. And no one got amazing booking, so this should be pretty close, and it'll depend on the charity promo from ECW to see how they did. Yeah, this is looking good. I like this. Sable can do one more. Donna Matrix. Hopefully we're going to pay this off. 49 and 38 stamina, not the end of the world. That grew level 2, which is good. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're gonna get some stuff done here. WCW, 14,000 fans, a bit weaker than I thought. Great WCW tonight, good matches. Jody Garcia forcing a DQ, really missing Kane, hope for a quick recovery. Never seen Sable so dominant before. How long could she keep this up? Booker T can go eat a big bowl of loser soup, says Kevin Nash. Intense trash talk from the Giant, says Sabu. Don't understand the fuss about Rick Snyder. Clarity and Jody Garcia are the reason I watch WCW, and tonight's WCW started strong and ended strong. I like it. Okay, good. I only paid 100 grand, which is nice. Raw, okay, 17,000. They beat us this week. And, even with, that was a good charity promo that RVD cut and just kept ECW over 10,000 fans. So they beat us a little bit there, but by a small margin. Yeah, so they're 109,000 fans behind. We're still looking very good at this point. Okay, interesting. War games being applied to us from ECW. Sting and Angle will make a good team. Interesting. Oh, man. And Scott Hall psyched about this PLE. Hopefully he's okay with... hopefully he is okay with just a promo spot, because he is paying off his rivalry in the main event right now. We'll do that there. Oh, that is super tough. Okay, I forgot to play the To the Moon card on Chavo, which I will do now, because Conan's already upset, which is annoying. We'll play that on Chavo. Talent Scout, hopefully. Let me just try to search these guys right away. Of course not. Okay, so let's try to get a bit more Giant. Let's get one of them at a time here. Let's hopefully get Olaf here. Nope, I was wrong. Super tough. So that was a waste of 5 grand. That's fine. So still nothing to do for the Steiners, which is a bit annoying. Okay, well, let's see how we do here. We are gonna do a. Where is Kane? Oh, he dropped 8 popularity points. I think I might just let him recover again. He'll be at like 85, but then we can start something for him. Sabu needs to chill. We have got the Hearts and Conan and Chavo, which we might have to do as the opener for the tag team titles. We will see. I want to pay off all the women's feuds here. We have to run in for Jody Garcia or she'll be upset. Clarity's very happy. Maybe we don't. Let me see what this card is looking like. Just pay this one off for now. We get all these 4 are not. These 6 are not fighting actually. Well, that's tough. We might have to do something silly here to freeze a few people. Okay. So. The Giant can wrestle this week, but then also wrestle next week, so that's something to keep in mind. We can add him to a match, and again, he's a heel, though, which is a bit unfortunate. Same thing with Sting, very much okay to fight. So if I did this, Fatal 4-way with Sting and the Giant, title on the line, I might play. Do I have a fixed card? I do, just to not have either Sting or the Giant become the U.S. championship before the PLE. Now we only have 1, 2, 3. There's 9 wrestlers left to figure out here. And I want to leave these 3 and Sabu. So the Steiners could have a nothing match again, which is super unfortunate. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Super tough. Okay, well, I guess we can test another male team of Cole Quinn and Nick Nosedive. We'll see how these guys do against the Steiners. Whoops. Nick Nosedive for 1 week. Can do that. We also want to do... I think it's a face women's cruiser, which we don't have. Is there a specialist? Nope. So we will go Beth Spartan for 1 week. Giant versus Giant here. This is going to become the main event. This is going to be a normal match that sees Beth Spartan here with an interference from Eric Bischoff for Jody Garcia. And this is going to be a tag team match that sees the Steiners take on Cole Quinn and Nosedive. And that means there should be 4 people left with an injured Kane. 5 people left with Clarity Grimrose, of course. Okay, well, we're going to do a training for Hogan to stay at 100. We are going to do a self promo for Nash and Booker T. And we are going to do a... I don't want Sabu to go too far down. Self promo for Sabu. See how that works out. We're going to play our fixed match on... Who do I guess we can try to see who I want to have this going forward. Do I have a... I feel there's really not... Have Sting challenge. I don't have another cruiser, so I don't want the Giant to win. The Giant or Sabu could end up being the world champion after the PLE, so you never know. Do we have another face bruiser? I don't think we do. There's a potential that either Jim the Anvil Neidhart or Bret Hart become a bruiser, but heel fighter, I don't think there is another one either. So we're gonna have to make some trades regardless. But let's play the fixed match on Kurt Angle, because maybe there's still a chance I want to get Scott Hall a World Heavyweight Championship. So we'll do that, and I think that's good for this show. Do not book your most popular bruiser. Yeah, so Angle was definitely not going to be held off this show. Just contracts expiring. You want to make a PLE. We're going to have to do Sting versus Kurt Angle in week 11. Okay, so there's a lot of promises. We're going to try to keep them all. Let's do it. All the tiers are level 1 because of that War Games card. So we'll see what the result is of this show. But anyways, we've got a Tornado Tag and an Extreme Rules ECW show. Farouk defeated the Prime Model, so that's good. No charities for them. Over on Raw, we have got a backstage brawl, but I think it's far too late for them, and that's it. And over on WCW, I'm expecting this to be at least 3.5, potentially even 4. The Hart Foundation wins again. 4-star, no rivalry increase, which I actually absolutely love. That's good. Booker T sell promos +1. Would have liked to see a bit more on that. Sable versus Donna Matrix. Donna Matrix probably be traded after PLE week. Sable wins that in a mediocre 2-star match. That's tough. Okay from Kevin Nash. Jody Garcia with a run-in from Eric Bischoff. That's fine. That's just to get some extra morale. I'm not worried about that at all. Training from Hogan, good. Steiners versus Cole Quinn and Nick Nosedive. Steiners win. Okay, so that's keeping there up. I feel that Nosedive and Quinn could have been a good team. I think I need to start signing these guys if I'm testing for tag teams. I need to start signing them for 2 weeks rather than just the one. But in any case, Sabu +1 almost would have been better to just keep him off. And then a fatal 4-way match that we know Kurt Angle is winning. I can still see this being very good. 4.5 star. We'll take it. So amazing booking still, which is good. Okay, so they only work well together as a tag team. I think it's more the popularity of the Steiners that carried that. So that's okay. Over here, that's fine. We just got the double morale boost for Jody. Did I do this 1 week too soon? Oh, I guess because it was stale and it was a go-home show, it didn't reset. Is this the first time I'm seeing that happen? Interesting. Okay, well, that's now over. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Stamina here is still, everyone is still in the 50s, which is good. Chavo got his boost of his to the moon card to be at 64, which is good. If Conan is not upset anymore, I'll think about playing the other to the moon card on him, but for now I'll leave it as it is. Okay, no, I like that. ECW C and A for 70,000. Okay, we'll see what we get here. Because we're gonna get probably D and A. I think Raw did 56. D and B. Okay. Wow, ECW are making a big charge. The show quality really did matter. Okay, painful to watch Jody Garcia versus Beth. Love tonight's WCW. Guess who's looking for a new team to support? Can't go back to Conan and Chavo after that pathetic disqualification. Okay. I see Jody was all for her usual dirty tricks, says Clarity. Hart and the Anvil keep the belts after that DQ finish. Conan looks like he's about to start looking for other offers. Nick Dozlib and Quinn don't have much tag team chemistry. All right, well, this is that's a big week. Oh yes, this is for doing the 25 or more matches at 3 stars or higher, so that's good. I'll take that for sure. And we are still in first place, but ECW really came back that week, and they've shortened the deficit to under 80,000. Okay, so now we're at SummerSlam. We have, oh no. Uh-oh. Yikes! That is bad. Sabu is not going to be happy about this. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Well. Holy smokes. I guess we're trading Sabu. That is crazy. Okay, well. Managed roster, Kane's back, but at 84 popularity, so that's not good. Scott Hall wanted to be on the PLE. Rick Steiner wants to be in a match. Yikes. Okay, well. Okay. Sabu should have made a call out. We are going to put Donna Matrix here because she is on the way out. We are going to put... Oh, wait. Great. Sure. Rick Steiner, there's your chance. Is your match specialty also? No. Why are you lighting up then behind? Whatever. Over here, we're going to pay this feud off, which is going to be Sabu the Giant and... I think we're just going to add Booker T here. And you are going to start a... Man, that is super tough. I guess you'll just do a self-promo in this case to get on the card. Honestly, making this a fatal 4-way just to add Booker T and Scott Hall. I mean, fighter's not ideal, but that's okay. Stamina for all of them is not ideal, but that's we'll deal with it. Kevin Nash at 55 stamina is good. 37 is not great. 84 popularity is super tough. I've also noticed that he lost his promo skill, which is not great. Okay, well, that ECW card is really coming back to haunt us here. Do I have a Superstars GM? Because I don't want to lose Conan, even though he's being super annoying about it. I thought I did, but I guess not. No. Okay. Well, that's all right. In this slot, we are gonna put. We might as well put Kevin Nash. Call out Booker doing a self promo, because I think that we'll need to do this next week as well. Meaning that Booker T will not be able to fight next week, so I don't want to have to then rest Booker T. So Booker T will do the call out next week. I think this is fine. What was Triple H's most popular fighter? That's fine. So Sabu is going to be upset, which is super annoying. Kurt Angle's not wrestling this week, which is good, because he'll have to fight alongside Sting. Where is Sting here? 73 stamina. It almost makes more sense to put Sting in that match rather than Booker T, but Booker T's popularity is so high. Sting and Kurt Angle are probably going to take on the Steiners next week. All right, well, that's I think that's where we're going to leave it. What is this? Extreme Rules. Hopefully Rick Steiner doesn't lose. Well, he'll definitely not be able to fight next week. Oh, that's tough. And of course it's Chill Out that's on the line here. Okay, well, let's do it. Our show is costing $2,500. China is taking on Donna Matrix, who's taking on Trish Stratus. China wins that, so more Donna Matrix injured for 6 weeks. Yikes. Yeah, she's on the move. Our fatal four-way here. See Sabu pick up the win, which I guess is less than ideal now because he'll be on the trading block. Self promo from Kevin Nash. He's at 98 popularity. A backstage brawl from Raw that sees Devon taking on Bubba Ray, taking on Stevie Ray. Hopefully this pays off. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what Stevie Ray's stamina was at before this, but hopefully it's not too bad. Matt Hardy with a self promo. It's weak. And then Falls Count Anywhere. Spike Dudley, Mike Awesome, Farouk for the title. Farouk holds on to his television championship in a legendary 5-star match. Farouk injured for 7 weeks. That's super tough. And the Prime Bottle made them 2,500 fans. And we'll see if Rick Steiner can bring home the gold here. And by gold, I mean fans. And he does. And a Chill Out card for us. Great. Okay, ECW definitely beat us this week. Donna Matrix has 0 stamina. That's super tough. What I wanted to see here is... Yeah, Rick Steiner at 37. I might risk him next week. We will see. And I also might risk... I don't know why I said risk. I also might try to get the Headbangers. I think they're a preset team who should have good chemistry, so we will see. C and B for us for 105,000 fans. Fantastic show from WCW. Of course, we made a ton of money because of not booking anything. Next big feud on WCW, I'm dying to see my boy Kane duke it out with Angle. Ooh, that could be good. Okay, and we can get, and that's a way we get around not having a cruiser on the show, especially if that's going to be one of those things where if Kane and Angle fight each other, we get a bonus or whatever that is. Ouch, hope Donna Matrix is okay. So that rivalry between Sabu and the Giant finally got settled. Fantastic show from WCW. Donna Matrix disappointing against China. That match with Sabu was so good. Kevin Nash took all the airtime yammering away on the mic. Decent enough promo from Kevin Nash tonight. Hall and Booker T both had chances to win that, but Sabu took it in the end. C and A from Raw for 101,000. Okay. And ECW did C and A for 116. So they're climbing again. They've just like closed the gaps, like probably 60,000, I think. 65-ish thousand fans. So ECW really putting a push here. They have a trade. No, that's definitely not happening. No, we got big plans for Kane. Decline that. We have a trade coming in from Raw. Nope. Stephanie's trying to trade herself over to Eric Bischoff. Make of that of what you will. Nope. Still no. Offering us Stacy and Stephanie. No. We are going to try and get... Donna Matrix is worth $6,000. I can't believe that's even a thing. I'm going to keep Sable. We're going to find someone for Sable. We are going to look to trade away Sabu. Wow. Who's worth almost $200,000, so that's good. Why is that? Why is he worth so much more than Kane? I'm not going to question it. That's good. Try to trade away Sabu. And maybe even the Giant potentially. We'll see. 200,000 is pretty good to bring back here. Where are the Thrashers? Or the Thrashers, the Headbangers. They're both in level 4 feuds. Bruiser and Fighter, so they actually get along well with the Steiners. Let's see if I can get this done. Because money-wise, this is actually almost similar. This is going to be... We are off by probably 70,000. So if I offer 110,000, I will still have easily over $500,000. What do they say to that? The stamina is really good there too. I think I might really want to push for this, even if she says no. Okay, so we're off by a lot. I think it's because there's two different level 4 rivalries, but I really want this. Okay, so maybe we're overpaying, but I'm okay with that because we have a ton of money. We still have $400,000, $450,000 in the bank. That is good because now the Steiners have a feud. The Headbangers are here to face them. And then we need a heel Bruiser for Sable, but I don't... Unless someone here is like on the block or... Bruiser Stevie Ray. I guess that could have been the cheaper option because we have Booker T already, but that's... Oh, it's fine. Psycho Sally, we'd be definitely overpaying for her because... she's in a level 4 feud, so we won't do that. I think that's okay. Donna Matrix has 2 weeks left on her contract, and she's injured for 6 weeks, so I think that was just a free $6,000 get. Over on ECW, do you have a female Bruiser who is a heel? Ooh, you do. In Ivory, who is in 2 feuds, but seems to not be getting any action in the ring because she has 99 stamina. I'm going to pass on that for now and try to find someone myself. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm hoping to see this email from Triple H. Good. That's actually a very big help. That is a very big help. Okay. Good. Okay, you're just happy. Your stamina hurt me a bit there, but it's okay. I wanna... This next week could be pretty tag heavy. Haven't got any matches? Yeah, sure thing. I'll put you back in the spotlight. Deep discounts. All match types are free this week. That is absolutely insanity. Oh, this week. Okay, I thought it was going to be for 5 weeks, and you can just be booking backstage brawls nonstop if you want. Share the glory, select a superstar with more than 65 popularity. Lose 35. The rest of your superstars gain 5. Gain 4 random power cards? I'm going to do this. Hopefully just one is a Hellspot card. Oh my god, that's absolutely insane. This is one of them. Okay, so we just gained 2 5-star matches immediately. Special promotion we can't use, but that's insane to get. Contract negotiation 2 and veto champ. Okay, well I'm just happy with that that Queen of the Ring card. We will buy this Hellspot. That's always good to have. And I don't think too many people are struggling for stamina. High 30, high 30, high 30. That's it. That's a good start. I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to have 3 tag team matches this week. And Kane's going to call out Kurt Angle. I think next episode is set up to be good. So that is where we're going to call it on this episode. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it on this episode. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out so much. I've realized I forgot to do a McKenzie RIP segment, so that'll be edited in somewhere. It's going to be a little just out of nowhere, but I will get that back in. It's been a while, so I hope you enjoyed. This is past me talking to future you guys about present me, who's going to be doing the editing soon. I don't know. But please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. It helps out so much. Leave a comment down below on what you'd be doing differently in this series. I love interacting with you guys over in the comment section. The next episode of this series will be dropping Monday morning at 9 a.m. As always, guys, thanks for watching.